What's up, guys? Got some deals for you. Amazon. Everything on this list, nothing over $50. Listen, that's my job. I do the work for you. I do the scouring, I find them, I sample them, I let you know if they're good. You guys are gonna wanna listen to the fragrances on this list. I got you. Class is in session. Let's go. What's going on YouTube? It's your guy Darian. I'm the BowTie Fragrance Guy on this channel. Obviously we talk about fragrances. Name, BowTie Fragrance Guy. But we also talk about some style and grooming as well. I want to make sure that you guys go out there every day and that you look and smell your best. So if you're into that kind of content, make sure you indicate so by hitting subscribe, and don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well, so that way anytime a new video is uploaded on this channel, you get notified. All right guys, on today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different. Amazon. Listen, Amazon is huge when you talk about shopping nowadays online, right? So many things that you can get on Amazon, and of course fragrances are one of those things that you can buy on Amazon. Now personally, when I talk about fragrances and Amazon, I generally speaking, when I look at Amazon, I go there for a specific type of fragrance, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. There are a lot of clones, a lot of inspired by fragrances out there. A lot of these fragrances come from a lot of these Middle Eastern brands, a lot of these Middle Eastern companies, right? Lattafa, we have Al Haramain, what else is out there? Swiss Arabian, what's the new one? Paris Corner, which does a lot of inspired by fragrances, just to name a few companies. Now, these are the type of fragrances that I usually turn to Amazon for, all right? And what I've done is I've compiled a list of 10 of the best finds on Amazon, and I'm gonna give it to you guys today. So I have 10 that I wanna talk to you guys about. I think all 10 of these fragrances are standout. And again, the great thing is they're all under $50. So if you wanna see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it. Guys, you don't wanna miss this video. I'm just saying. Let's go.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump into this video. Now, with Middle Eastern inspired fragrances, or Middle Eastern companies doing a lot of inspired fragrances of a lot more popular fragrances, a lot of times it can be kind of oversaturated. And that's why I like to do lists like this, because I'm taking 10 of the best finds on Amazon, and I'm going to give you guys in a comprehensive list. Now, I will make sure I try to link all of these fragrances, of course, in the video. That way, if you want to check them out. But honestly, if you're not into spending a lot of money on fragrances, then there's different types of collectors out there. So it's cool. This is the kind of video for you, because you're still going to be able to smell great, and you're going to be able to do it at a very affordable price. So this first fragrance, guys, this one is from the brand of Armaf. And of course, I know that most of you guys know about the super popular fragrances from Armaf, especially Club de Nuit Intense Man. But that's not the type of fragrances you're gonna hear about on this list today. I have a great find on Amazon from Armaf that nobody else talks about. And it's amazing. And this fragrance is called All You Need Is Love. Mandarin orange, lavender, tonka bean, and patchouli are some of the main notes in this amazing concoction. I tend to think that a lot of these Middle Eastern companies aren't governed by the same rules and regulations that we have here in the United States, because a lot of their fragrances, especially when they first hit the market, are very powerful fragrances. This is pretty good in the performance category, but that's really not what this is about. This thing smells fantastic. If you're looking for a great fragrance under $50 that nobody else really talks about, may not have in their collection, that is going to be great for fall, winter, and date nights, this is a fragrance from Armaf that I highly recommend. All You Need Is Love Beautiful. The mandarin orange here is really nice and juicy in the opening of the fragrance. And of course, what this is really about is the sweet, or the sweeter notes in this fragrance. That tonka bean vanilla dry down is really fantastic. So this is a great find on Amazon that, again, nobody really talks about. It's an EDP concentration. I think you guys need to put this one on your wish list. From the brand of Armaf, check out All You Need Is Love. All right, guys, the next fragrance on this list, I wanted to go with something that's more on the fresher side of things, more, in my opinion, appropriate for spring, summer. But honestly, this one can kind of go as a signature scent. And this is from the North Stags Expressions. I think this is under the Paris Corner umbrella as well. But guys, this one is really good. It's called Un One. Un One. And a One Un. This is grapefruit, ambroxan, ginger, and musk. Smells fantastic. I'm gonna tell you what it smells like. There are two fragrances, both with kind of the same name. Tiger from Bulgari and Tiger from BowTie Victorious from their Zodiac collection. This is about 90% similar to both of those fragrances because those fragrances smell almost identical as well. But guys, if you're looking for a fragrance that is great, because I love that scent profile. I don't have the Bulgari fragrance. Of course, I've smelled it several times. I do have Tiger from BowTie Victorious, and this is, like I said, a very good comp for those fragrances, and they smell great. It's just this very fresh, citrusy, uplifting fragrance that has a very nice mass appeal to it. That's exactly what this fragrance is, just like the two more popular fragrances that this kind of emulates. All right, but of course, like I'm saying, the great thing about this one is you're going to be able to save a lot of money. I think the Bulgari fragrance goes for almost $400, maybe $450, and the BowTie fragrance goes for about $900 retail. So save yourself some money if you like that kind of scent profile. This is a great comp fragrance from the North Stags Expressions, again under the Paris Corner umbrella, if I'm not mistaken. This is called One Un or Un One. Numero uno. You know what I'm saying. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list, this comes from the brand of Lattafa. I did mention them, this company, in the opening of this video. And guys, this is an amazing, sexy fall winter fragrance as well. This one is called Asad. This is called Asad. And what you get here is pineapple, tobacco, coffee, and amber. Man, this thing smells phenomenal. Let me give myself a spritz on my hand here. And that's what you get. And that's why I listed those are the main notes. When I smell this, it smells like when you peel an orange and you take that first bite into the orange, that's exactly what this smells like. Because it almost smells like an orange peel, if you will. Beautiful opening. You have the tobacco coming in there. And of course, notes I love for fall and winter that are really cozy and sexy. Coffee, right? You have some coffee in here. Just absolutely love this stuff with amber. Guys, this stuff is so good. And again, I don't know, maybe people have. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this fragrance, but for what you're gonna pay for it, this is an absolute steal. So put this one on your radar, guys. It's the perfect time of year to add this to the collection. This is from the brand of Lattafa. This one is called Asad. All right, guys, the next fragrance on this list, I think this one comes from Paris Corner as well. And it actually doesn't smell like the fragrance that I think it was intended to smell like or created to smell like, but it smells great. And this one is called Moonlit Night, the one and only. Moonlit Night, the one and only. And what you get here is geranium, dates, sandalwood, and amber as some of the main notes. Now, if you look at the bottle and you know anything about the name and what this kind of is supposed to represent or smell like, Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Nights, which was, I think it was a Middle Eastern exclusive fragrance, so it was kind of hard for some people to get their hands on it, which that fragrance smells good. This was made, honestly, of course, to smell like that because it looks just like the bottle. They emulated the bottle. They got that down pat, but the fragrance doesn't smell like it. But like I said, that's okay because what this does smell like, it smells great. So it's actually kind of its own unique scent profile that I thoroughly enjoy. Another one that I think is perfect for this time of year. Actually, this one can be signature scent worthy. So check this one out. Again, it's called Moonlit Night, the one and only. A lot of words, but It's good. Check it out. All right, guys. This next fragrance is from a Middle Eastern brand, and I don't hear a lot about the brand of Nusuk. I've talked about this fragrance a few times on the channel, but this one is called Oud Khas. Oud Khas. Nutmeg, cumin, oud, vanilla, and musk are some of the main notes. This is really, really, really good. Again, I don't really, if I were to just smell this fragrance, I don't know how they can sell this for under 50 bucks. I mean, the bottle is really heavy and sturdy, well made. There's like some tree bark or something like that down in the fragrance. So again, a Middle Eastern fragrance that just smells phenomenal. What it's about really is this unique combination of spices. Somehow the nutmeg cumin combination in here kind of comes off smelling almost like incensey cherries. That's kind of what this fragrance smells like in the opening. They do list oud as a note, although it's not an overpowering oud that you get here. Just really give the fragrance some depth and some body. But guys, this is an amazing fragrance. Lasts all day long. This is one of those fragrances for me that really gives great performance as well. So this is like my second bottle of this stuff. I've been through one, but I highly recommend this one. This was kind of like one of those little hidden gems for me, but I'm sharing it with you guys today. Check it out. What I saw on Amazon, there were only like 3 bottles left. This is some good stuff from the brand of Nusuk. This is called Oud Khas. All right, guys, this next fragrance is a super popular fragrance from the brand of Lattafa. I wanted to put it on this list because I want to clear air about something. It is really good. This is called Khamrah. Khamrah, amazing fragrance. Cinnamon, dates, vanilla, tonka bean. Some of the main notes in this amazing concoction. Why I said that I wanted to clear the air about this fragrance is because I've stated several times in the past that this is not a clone of Angel Share from By Killian, and I stand by that 100%. And I think that may have given some people the impression that I may not like it. I love the fragrance. It just doesn't smell like Angel Share. It doesn't. This fragrance is more about that vanilla. It's a beautiful vanilla fragrance. Goes in a completely different direction, in my humble opinion, than Angel Share, but that's okay. It smells great. And it's a vanilla. I'm not the hugest fan of the note of vanilla, but this is a great vanilla fragrance, especially for the price. It's creamy, it has those gourmand elements, and to me, comparatively speaking to Angel Share, it does its own thing, and I'm cool with that. There's plenty of other Angel Shares clones out there that really get it close, so this is really refreshing. I do like the bottle that it kind of emulates Angel Share, but the fragrance doesn't, in my opinion, but it's good. A great find on Amazon, so check this one out. This is called Khamrah. All right, guys, the next fragrance comes from the Middle Eastern brand Swiss Arabian, right? And this fragrance smells fantastic. You gourmand lovers need to pay attention. This one is called Casablanca. Casablanca. What you get here is grapes, iris, caramel, suede, and amber as some of the main notes. And the best way I could describe this fragrance, imagine this. You're sitting down at the kitchen table. It's fall time. You're eating a piece of apple pie, but on top of that apple pie, you have some vanilla ice cream and a little bit of caramel. Boom, there you have it. Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. That's exactly what this fragrance smells like to me. It is delicious. Check it out. All right, guys, this next fragrance, we're going back to the brand of Lattafa, and this one is called Raghba. This is called Raghba. What you get with here is sugarcane, vanilla, incense, and sandalwood are some of the main notes. This is a fragrance I will tell you, this fragrance had to macerate for me for about 6 months. When I first got it, I was kind of on the fence about it. But guys, this has turned into, it's up there. There's only like maybe two other fragrances. One of them I mentioned on this list, and maybe Mercedes-Benz Club Black. When you talk about inexpensive vanilla fragrances that I absolutely love, this may be number one though. But when I first got it, I was on the fence. But after about 6 months sitting and macerating, guys, this turned into one of my favorites when you talk about the inexpensive fragrances in the vanilla genre. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. I get crazy performance with this fragrance. Crazy performance with this fragrance, and that's something that I really love about it. It doesn't really, the whole time it's on your skin, jump out and hit you right in the face. but it does have really good performance, and it does project at least an arm's length for about 5 to 6 hours. Start to sit close to the skin, but after 8 hours, I'm still picking it up. I don't even have to dig my nose into my hand to pick it up. This stuff is really good. Get yourself a bottle, let it macerate for 6 months. Thank me later. From the brand of Lattafa, check out Raghba. All right, guys, and the next fragrance on the list, this is a fragrance I've talked about quite a few times on this channel. And still for me, when I talk about Middle Eastern brands and inexpensive fragrances and that kind of stuff, this is still probably my favorite of them all. From the brand of Rasasi, this is Sotoor Waaw. Sotoor Waaw. What you get here is cinnamon, nutmeg, walnut, and sandalwood. You just have to put your nose on it. If you like the kind of stuff that I like, and you like those fragrances that have that cinnamon nutmeg combination, two of my favorite spices in fragrances. I love cinnamon and I love nutmeg, and I especially love them when they're used together. You get a lot of that in this fragrance. The walnut almost gives off the same facet as an almond, just a little bit drier. All right, and then you have that creaminess of sandalwood that really just rounds all those notes out and pulls them together. This stuff is fantastic in my humble opinion. Check it out. It's from the brand of Rasasi. This is called Sotoor Waaw. All right, guys, and last but not least, I saved it for last because this is probably outside of Khamrah, the most popular fragrance on this list, but I had to give you a great signature scent from the brand of Rasasi as well. This is called Hawas. Hawas, apple, orange blossom, ambergris, and musk, some of the main notes. It's a great signature scent. Definitely puts you in the mindset of the Invictuses of the world. It smells great. It's a great signature scent, and if you haven't tried it yet, what are you waiting for? It's an amazing signature scent fragrance that can be worn anytime, any place, anywhere. Check it out from the brand of Rasasi. This is called Hawas. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will make sure I try to link these down below. I appreciate your time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.